Hey everybody, I just wanted to mention a few things before we get started with this Yu-Gi-Oh round. So first off, this is the first video that I've actually tried to edit myself, and I'm not a master editor, so I'm doing the best that I can. So if you notice anything or any weird moments in the editing, just know it's me and I'm trying my best. And I'm not watching a YouTube video, I'm going in completely blind, trying to learn everything myself. So I'm going to do a voiceover, and that's basically all I have to mention, so let's get right into it. Be sure to like the video and subscribe if you enjoy. See you in the match. So the first thing to really mention is that when I play Yu-Gi-Oh, I only play the Exodia deck because that's really all I know how to play, so that's all I am ever going to play, if I'm being honest. So going first was something I really enjoyed because I think it's better to go first, especially when I'm playing Exodia, which is basically all I play. So our starting hand, we'll take a second to look at it. The best card, I think, to draw first is the Royal Magical Library, so obviously I'm going to play that first. And after that, I just get the ball rolling. If nobody here knows how Royal Magical Library works, it's basically every time you use a card that has an effect, a counter will go up, and when that counter hits 3, you can draw a new card. So as you can see here, it hits 3, I activate the effect, and here comes my new card. So I play the Bamboo Sword to draw 2 more cards, because Exodia is all about drawing. You just want those 5 cards in your hand. In the grand scheme of things, it took me a minute here to think about what my best move was. I thought about sacrificing both the swords to get 2 more Bamboo Swords. Luckily I didn't, because I drew one literally that next card. And after that, I mean, it's kind of just a moment where it's like I can just keep drawing because I have the effect of my monster card, and then I have Into the Void, and then I get Chicken Game, which is an overpowered field spell, but because it's a spell, it counts for the counter, and I get to draw another card because of that. It's honestly amazing, and I'm so lucky to have drawn it, especially at that exact moment, because if you really look at it, like, I'm kind of struggling to decide what the best move is. I decided to go on and sacrifice a card, and I sacrificed the Bamboo Sword because I don't think I'll need it, and the Curse Sword so I can get that Bamboo Sword back, because the Golden Bamboo Sword's by far the strongest card in my deck. The ability to just draw 2 cards is never something to take lightly, and because I sacrificed a Curse Sword, I could really draw 4. With the counter, it's 5. It's kind of insane what I was able to do thanks to that. So obviously I'm just going to go ahead and play my 2 swords. It took me a second. I was thinking about using Chicken Game for some reason. Probably because it was highlighted, if we're being honest. Like, I saw the yellow outline and I was like, dang, that's what I need to do. But luckily I didn't go through and do it. So here I just play Double Summon in case I get another Magic Library, because it really does help having those spell counters, because you need 5 parts of Exodia, and as you can see in my hand, I only have the 2. There's not really anything that's like stopping me, I guess, from not playing it, but I mean, obviously I need to just draw my cards, so I'm gonna draw my cards. The map is kind of the worst card to draw because it's kind of useless. You can only use it to summon a Magic Library at the beginning of your turn, and since it's no longer the beginning of my turn, I can't use it to summon one. So I was kind of like annoyed that I got it, but I end up getting rid of it at some point. I think I get rid of it here in a couple of seconds actually, but I could be mistaken. So if you guys didn't notice, if you look over at the guy's name, it's definitely a little weird to name yourself that. Obviously I don't know the situation behind it, but I feel like it's just kind of racist no matter what context you try and give it. So I really kind of just wanted to beat him just as a like haha fuck you moment, because I mean I think it's just kind of weird. But there we go. I sacrificed Chicken Game so that way I can basically use that effect again and draw another card, and I get Magical Stone, which allows me to get rid of 2 cards to get 1 more. I quickly scrolled through my graveyard to see if there's anything worth it. Of course there was. I get rid of the monsters because I see I have the factory in my hand. And then I get my beautiful golden sword back. By far my favorite card in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! And it's probably not even close. I just finally throw that bad boy down, get another 2 cards. I don't know why it took me a second to, as if that wasn't what I was going to do. I could have waited to play Dark Factory until I got the other 2 parts of Exodia, because it was actually really risky here doing it now. Because if my hand did brick, then I never would have been able to get all 3 pieces of Exodia out from the graveyard. So I really went all in and just risked it here. If I was looking back on it and I was playing smarter, I wouldn't have played it there. I probably would have just set it face down so that way I could flip it. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Like I said, I'm pretty new to Yu-Gi-Oh, so I could be wrong. Just one thing to mention real quick after rewatching this while I was editing. I'm completely wrong. It was not the wrong move to get those 2 cards out of the graveyard at all. First off, I know my hand can't brick because I have Chicken Game and Pseudo and the card that lets me get rid of a different card. And I have Mallet, worst case scenario. So the chances of me actually bricking are slim to 0. So first off, that's just wrong. Second off, where I mentioned specifically that if I was playing smarter, I wouldn't have played it there. I would have just set it down. That's wrong. You can't flip a set card the same turn, I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong. Like I said, I could be wrong. I'm new to Yu-Gi-Oh! But I don't think I am. I think I would have had to wait, and therefore I wouldn't have been able to get all 5 pieces of Exodia in my hand, and I would have just lost. So no, don't listen to me. I was wrong. It was right to play it normally how I did. I made the right call, made the right move. Back to, I guess, now past me.
Oh my god. There we go. Oh, it's so cringe. I'm the type of player I hate. Oh, I'm the type of player I hate. It's just what can he even do? He can't do anything. He literally just sat there and watched me fucking spam abilities. God. Okay, well at least I beat the racist.
And so that's it. That's all I really have for this first video, I guess, of mine that I've actually tried to edit. Now, I know I didn't do the best job, and if I had more editing experience, I definitely could have made it more enjoyable. But like I said, I'm a novice. This is just something I wanted to do in my free time, just to give it a little try and see how hard it really is. And it really makes me have a newfound respect for editors, because, I mean, just getting Microsoft Clipchamp to do what I wanted it to do could make something that should have, in my brain, taken 2 seconds take 10 or 20 minutes. So I mean, honestly, all the respect to editors. You guys are great. Keep it up. Y'all deserve the best. But anyways, thank you all again for watching. Have a great rest of your day or night, depending on where you are or when you're watching this. Bye-bye.